Hey, what's up, Gladius Legion? It's GladiusBam here, and today we are playing Crusader Kings 2. We are going to start a campaign here as Ireland. I've already decided I'm going to play this guy here, this one here, King Merchad of Mumu, or Mumu, I don't know how to say that. But anyway, we are going to start as Ireland here and conquer the entire kingdom of Ireland. So that's our goal for this Let's Play series, is to conquer all of Ireland, and then from there, if we do it quickly, then we'll continue. If not, then we'll end it there. So I'm not an expert at Crusader Kings 2. I have played it a little bit, but I'm definitely not an expert. I've never won a game or anything. So we have a couple of things here. These are just kind of reminders to things. So ruler unmarried. That's the first thing we should take care of. Well, the first thing we should take care of actually is our council here. So let me just see what kind of claims we got here. So you come down here and you can go to diplomatic relations, and then we can click on our region here, and we can see what we have claims to. So we have a de jure claim on, I'm not even going to attempt to say that, but that means it should be rightfully part of our de jure duchy, and duchies are like states. So since we are the owner of this state, but this particular part of the state is not part of our independent realm, we have a right to conquer it. And you need a right or a claim to attack every single thing in this game. So then these places, I believe, we do not have a direct claim on. Let me just go here and see who has a claim on this. So this guy in our court is a courtier, and so that just means he's in our court, and he has a claim on these two places here. But see, the thing is, if they are not landed nobles of your kingdom, so anyone with a border like that is a landed noble, then all these guys here are unlanded. That guy's landed though. So if they're not landed like that, and if we press their claim, then we do not get that land. That courtier does. He gets that land, but he doesn't become one of our lords. He becomes an independent state. So pressing that claim would be bad for us right now. But anyway, let's take care of this stuff. So we've got an unmarried ruler here. So we want someone in diplomacy. Possibly the best person here. So let's see what claims we've got here. We might be able to marry into a claim for one of these lands here, so then our children can press it and take over that land. But it does not seem like that's the case. They're all for lands very far away that we probably have no chance of taking. No, they all have no claim on the places that we want. So we could marry her and get an alliance with Duke Orodulf of Saxony, wherever that is. Or we can marry her because she's got better stats. And I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to send a marriage invite and unmarried heir. So our son, we have one child here, and he's the heir to our kingdom. He is unmarried, so we will see if we can't get him a... You can see the stats over here, so we want to get someone who plays to his weaknesses. Or plays against his weaknesses, I guess. Ambitious. I don't know if that really matters if they're our wife. We will... Whoops. Send a marriage invite to her, and we'll pick an ambition for our ruler. So we'll say, let's improve our diplomacy. So this will just passively improve our diplomacy. I'm not sure by how much, but it will improve a little bit. And this is how we can press a claim on this place here. And these two will go away once we start it up here. As you can see, we're paused. We want to do some stuff with our councils here. So how much do our vassals hate us? So this guy is where we can right click here and go to location, and here's in, well obviously that's the only place we have, so obviously he's going to be there. So what we can do is we can go to our Chancellor here. We can fabricate a claim on some place, but we've already got a claim on here, so might as well take care of that first. We can sow dissent. That will decrease the relationship between vassals and the lieges, but we want to improve diplomatic relations with our vassal so we can get more troops from him, because the more they like you, the more troops they give you. Our marshal, we won't do anything with our marshal right now, and we won't do anything with our steward right now either. We could either send our spy master to study technology or scheme. Study technology will improve our factions. Where is it? Our factions technology. We're already quite high, and technology is not the most important thing in the game, especially not at this stage. And scheming, if we put him in our own place where our leader is, then anyone trying to plot against us, our spy master will hopefully find out and tell us, and then we can counteract that. So we're going to do that. In our court chaplain, we could get him to go around and convert other people of other religions into our religion, or we could get him to decrease the relationship between the Pope and another person's bishop. But what we're going to do is send him to Rome to increase our relationship with the Pope, so then we can ask him for favours, hopefully, one day. I've never actually been able to ask him for any favours, but there's no harm in trying. So now we've done that, we've got our laws here, and we're at Gavelkind right now, which means our lands will be split up between our sons, our heirs. If we've only got one, then he'll get everything, but if we've got more, then that could become a problem. Then we'll have multiple nations, and we'll have to take them all over again. We want to, I'm not even going to attempt to say that, but we want to get this one because this means all of the land goes to the eldest son, or eldest heir. Because you can have it set to women, going to the women as well. And down here is our laws for our nobles or vassals. So down here, fuel taxation is none, which means our vassal here, which is this guy right here, well, all three of them are vassals, but this guy's the main one that we're concerned with, will give us no money because he doesn't have to. We don't have any laws saying, yes, give us money. But raising it up will decrease his likeness of us, so, and since he doesn't like us very much, that could probably lead to bad things. City levies, if we go to our land here, these are cities, these are like churches, and these are castles. So city levies means that whoever owns this city here, we don't own it, other nobles do, they will give us more troops. But they'll like us less, because each thing that goes up likes you less, but they give you more, and each step down likes you more but gives you less. That's pretty simple stuff to understand. We're not going to mess with any of that right now. Our military, we can raise 1386 of our own levies, so our own lord's personal army, then 113 men from our vassals. So not very much, but hopefully improving some opinion with this guy will get us more. This guy's actually given us more than our vassal here, our other vassal. We can click on our guy here and go to Realm Tree, hover over this, and it'll say in total we can raise 1409 troops. And it'll say how much troops they can raise. So they can raise 981 total. That's not the ones that they're giving us, that's how much they can raise. They can raise their own personal armies and defend their lands and everything, but you can't control them because they're their armies. So I think now that we know all that, we will play here for let time goes by. Let me just check my timer here, see how long this video's been going for. Okay, have gotten married. We can collect a royal aid duty to pay for the ceremonies. Okay, so we've got married to this chick, and we can say we can take money from people. It won't give us any negatives, but it'll give us some gold. Or we can not take any money and get prestige. And prestige can be used to buy things to do with military and everything. So there's piety and prestige. Prestige is like I said, buying things to do with the military, and piety is buying things to do with religion. So no people respect wealth. So we have. So this guy has accepted our marriage proposal, and this guy has accepted our marriage proposal to our son. And so there is that. And this is over here is this saying that we've been accepted. So now what we can do is we can see this guy's realm tree and see how much troops he can raise. So he can raise 1269 and we can raise 1500. Okay, so we have got more troops than him, but he could also hire mercenaries, because if you go to the military tab here, we've got mercenaries, and you know, obviously we don't have the money to hire any of them, but he could. You can actually check his money here. He's got 46 wealth, so no, he couldn't. And yeah, I was just checking to see if that is the same as that, if that's nation wealth or our guy's wealth, but it is our guy's wealth, or the guy's wealth. So we could declare war right away, but I want to increase our relations with our vassal here a little bit. As you can see, it's already gone up a little bit. We started with 7, now it's at 13. And so we'll just continue on here. We are playing at speed 3 right now. Just checking that. We're playing at speed 4, but I lowered it down to speed 3. Don't want to be going too fast for all this. So I feel like I'm forgetting something. We've got one ally, which is... Oh, that's the guy we just married, but he can't help us, because... because he's a vassal. So he's not actually the leader of his place or whatever. So we can't call him to war. We would have to be an ally with this guy to call to war. So this guy's improved our relation with the Pope by 30. So now the Pope likes us. Well, he liked us at 0 before, and now he likes us at 30. So that's good, and we can ask him for things like request money, but obviously we can't do that right now because we don't have the piety. The church preaches celibacy, and my friends try to lure me into hedonism by showing me the pleasures of life. I can't really decide if I want to enjoy life or wait for heaven. I can try some pleasure. Gets pleasures in life until the 1st of January, giving the following effects: monthly prestige plus 5, fertility plus 20. So why would I not go for this? I'm guessing this one lowers our, I don't know, our relation with the Pope or something, because we, I don't know, I'm just going to go with that one because it gives us stuff, and I like stuff. So what we could do right here is we could send an offer to this guy, since he's in our county, to become our vassal, but he says no because he is of the same power as us. Well, small difference, and he doesn't want to give up his land. Well, he won't be giving up his land, but he doesn't want to give up his freedom. So let's see, he's 1474, so he has gone up in troops, and I believe he has anyway. And so have we, 1700. Okay, and our vassals 28. Let's go to here and get our marshal to train troops, and that will raise the amount of men we are capable of getting. As you can see, it raised it by 300 right there, and they'll keep going up over time, I believe. First of all, let's see if he is the best chancellor out there. Whoops, I want diplomacy. He is. And he is the best at martial. Usually puts the best at in the spot by default, so he's the best of that. I'm just making sure because sometimes I've seen it where it hasn't. So he's the best, and this guy is probably going to be the best. He's equal to that guy, but yeah, doesn't really. If you have landed vassals in here, ones that give you troops, you can appoint them as these council members, and you'll get an increased relationship with them. So that's always a good thing. let's continue on here. So our wife is pregnant already. That's always a good thing. She doesn't like us, but who cares? We are cynical, which is, I believe, not a good thing. Yeah, monthly piety minus 0.2. Church opinion minus 5. Opposite trade opinion minus 10. I don't know what opposite trade is, but doesn't really matter. I don't feel too well. So we have become sick, which means we could die or we could live. My wife Roka has complained about me being absent so often, and so when I found that I had some extra gold to spend, I decided to buy her something nice, maybe some sort of jewelry. I haven't gone anywhere, so why should we complain about that? So I could lose 5 gold and buy a bracelet and get 25 opinion of her, increase 25. Lose 10 gold and get 35 opinion. Lose 15 and falls in love, so she gets 100, I believe, opinion. Because in love is 100. Or I could lose 5 prestige and lose opinion. I'm going to go for lose 5 gold because I don't really care what she thinks of me. I mean, I probably should, but I don't. The fever is gone and my nose is dry, the headache is long gone, and I feel alive once again. So we are no longer sick, and we have survived. That will happen every now and then. This is our land that we own directly. It's telling how much we get, so 12 gold, but that's before tax. Well, that's before things or whatever, and then the amount we actually get is $1.97. It's not in dollars, but you get what I mean. And so we're just letting our troops raise. Right now we can... So the total levy of top liege is 1961, but the current that we can currently muster is 1800. And he can currently muster 1476. Now we couldn't afford any mercenaries to go into war with us, so we'd have to do this ourselves. And raising your vassals' armies, the longer they are raised, the less opinion they'll have of you. So each month, opinion goes down by, I don't know exactly how much, but like by 10 or something, for each month that you have their armies raised. So if you're going to raise them... Oh, we have a daughter. Okay, so we can sell her off to the highest bidder for claims and things like that. But anyway, what I was saying was, you never really want to raise your vassal levies unless you have to. If you're greatly outnumbered, then you'll have to. But you want to try and just raise yours whenever you can, and mercenaries if possible. So what we can also do is go to Intrigue here. And we can do things here, so we can hold a feast and invite holy man to court, invite noble to court. Sometimes these will come with claims, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But we can borrow 300 gold from the Jews, and then we can expel the Jews, so we never have to pay that back. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave that for emergencies because I don't want to fiddle with any of that just right now. So let's increase up to 4 speed. Right now I've just been sitting here doing nothing, but honestly there's not really much we can do. So we can actually go to our dynasty tree here, and we can see who's married, who's not married. Anyone in our dynasty with a claim, if we press their claim, whether they're landed or not, they'll become our vassal. This is a mechanic of the game. If they're part of your family, then they won't become independent. So we can click here to see who's married and who's not. So these two are alive, but they're not part of our dynasty, so I'm not going to mess with them. This guy's alive and unmarried. He has a claim on... Okay, he has a claim on us, but that doesn't matter. So we can go looking for allies, or let's go by age because we don't want a 12-year-old. Navarra. Thing is, we have to wait for their child to come of age to be able to press these claims. Schwaben. Okay, I don't want a 12-year-old. I want You have to be 16 to be married. You can betroth them and wait till they turn 16, but I really want to do that. So we could marry this chick for an alliance with Hungary. Which I think we might do. So I don't know if that will become an alliance because he's not actually us. We'll find out. Anyway, that has been the end of the video. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next one.